Are you saying that if a child is being abused, then we should be in support of killing that child?
Then let me be more specific. What would you say to me as someone who is a third generation suicide survivor, so my mother, my grandmother, and their lives were miserable?
I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm so sorry that that's part of your history and that your mother, your grandmother endured that. And I'm so glad that you're here. I think your life is awesome. And I think every life is awesome.
Now, would you say the same if you knew that I was living in a domestic violence shelter where I consider taking my life frequently? Would you still say that I don't deserve to not only end that life, but especially as somebody who did have an abortion, as somebody who had to make the decision to escape their abuser, their predator, their captor, as someone who was trafficked and pimped? So, would you still say that raising that child under those circumstances would have either made my life difficult, or would you still say that child has a right to life if I made the decision, I don't want to be tied to a predator for the rest of my life. I don't want to be tied to my captor for the rest of my life.
So if someone's dealing with horrible abuse, and I hope that didn't happen to you, but if you were dealing with horror, I'm so sorry. That's absolutely horrible. You deserved much better. You deserve to be taken out of that, rescued from that, and given a better life. And that would be my hope for every person and what I'd want to work towards for every person, as opposed to saying death is the answer, or a suicide is the answer, or abortion is the answer. No. I think choosing life is always better.
Now, what would you say if I were to say,
pause, Jax?
Yes,
thank you.
As well.
Appreciate it. Hello.
Hi, Whitney Shanahan.
Whitney, nice to meet you.
So first, I'm a mother.
Awesome, congrats.
And I know you're a mother too.
Yes.
And I think that as mothers, having our bodily autonomy, the right to control our own body and make our own decisions, especially when it comes to pregnancy, is paramount. And I think that calling an unborn child, an embryo or fetus, an unborn child, as mothers is disingenuous and it is disempowering for us. I don't know how a child would fit in my uterus. It doesn't even really make sense. So when we're talking about an unborn child, I think we should say in this space, like out of respect for everyone, it's a fetus, it's an embryo.
Do you know the meaning of the word fetus?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a baby, an unborn baby.
Yes.
I'm not here to argue anything scientific with you. I'm here to talk about bodily autonomy.
The science does matter.
The bodily autonomy is what I'm here to talk to you about.
Well, I think both matter, right? So the science tells us.
You just had a guest who argued science with you. I'm not a scientist. I'm a mother.
I am too. But I'm saying the science, I think, does matter.